Welcome guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a password generator with Python. The first thing you're going to need to do is to create a folder. Just go here and press new, then folder. You can call it password generator. So now that's created, go to your VS Code and then open the folder. Just go here and search it out. So select the folder. Alright, so now the next thing you're going to have to do is to create a new file. You can call the file practice of py. Py specifies that it's a Python file. Create file. Good. Now in it you'd have to import a random module. So import random module, and you also have to import a string module. So just put string at the side. String. So now the first thing I want to do is to ask how many characters we want our password to be. Then once we have specified the number of the characters on our password, then Python is going to create a random password for us. So the first thing we need to do is to create the length. Alright, so we're asking how many characters, right? So length is equal to, we want it to be an integer because it's a number, right? Then we ask for an input. We'll ask how many characters would you like your password to be. Good. So now that is specified, what we want is for our password to have uppercase, lowercase, numbers and symbols, right? So now since these are the four things that must be there, your password shouldn't be less than 4 characters. So we're going to use an if statement. So if length is less than 4, we're going to print your password must be at least 4 characters to meet your requirement. No. Good. So now, else we go into the main thing. Else, I first want to create variables for all the cases, starting with lowercase. Now since we have imported our string module already, we're going to implement our string module here. So string module. Now we're going to use the method called ASCII underscore lowercase. Now what this does is that it brings about all the possible lowercase numbers. So watch. If I come out and I print lowercase, save, and I play it out here. Okay, let's make it smaller. Let's make it 5. You can see this, right? It printed out all the letters of the alphabet in lowercase form, right? Okay, so we're going to do the same for pencil. Bring it down and then change this to uppercase. Then we select uppercase. Alright, and for string, now the one we want now is numbers, so just call it numbers. Then go here and select the method called digits. Yes. Then lastly, we want symbols, right? So symbols, so we can have a strong password. Then we pick the method called punctuation. Yeah. Oh, I think I made a tiny mistake there. Alright, so now I'm going to remove this print. We don't really need it. We just put it there to test. Alright, so now what we want to do is that we want to concatenate everything. That means we want to join everything. We want to create a list. And that list is going to have everything combined. You can call it all underscore characters. The only thing you can use for variables in Python is either an underscore or camel case. So all characters, lowercase, uppercase, numbers, symbols. Yeah. So now we have successfully merged everything. Save. So let us specify everything with comments. So for you to comment, you just press Ctrl// and then here we type defining the variables. Alright, and then here go down, same thing, you call this concatenating the variable. Yeah. So now the next thing that we want to do is that we want to implement the sample method. Alright, so now for the sample method, it's from the random method. Can you see that our string is light green, then our random is dark green? The reason why is because we have only used the string methods here for the string. We haven't used any method for the random, right? So now we're gonna create a method for random. Now we're gonna use sample. What sample is gonna do is that it's gonna read through all this, yeah, then it's gonna select at random any character ranging from the number that we put in our length. Okay, so if we put 10 characters, out of all the characters in our lowercase, 26 lowercase letters, 26 uppercase letters, from 0 to 9, you can see. And then symbols, all these symbols, yeah, everything is all concatenated, right? Okay, but what we want to do is that we're going to just shuffle so many random numbers ranging from the number from 0 to the number that we put in our input. I hope that's easy to understand. So we're going to type sample, create a variable, and then random dot sample. You can see sample. Okay, now we're gonna specify our variable, all characters, and then comma, then we're gonna specify our length. Yeah. Now this is gonna shuffle it so that our password isn't going to be predictable. It's gonna bring new stuff. So now the next thing we want to do is to join them. So join the result. What we're doing is that we're changing this from a list to a string. So we go down here and then say final password is equal to an empty string joined together. Like, we're not using anything to join, we're not using hyphen or comma or anything, but then we're joining the list called sample. That's just about it. Yeah. So let's print. See your generated password. Generated password is, then you can come out here and then type final password. Save. How does it look? So I want it to be 15 characters. You can see, right? So your generated password is all of these. I hope this helped. Subscribe and leave a comment for the next thing you want us to create.